What's up, everyone? Mr. NoobTube Gamer. Today we're playing Call of Duty 4 in 2021. I know what some of you guys are going to be thinking. Wait, didn't you already play Call of Duty 4 and gave your review on how the game plays in 2021 a few months ago? Well, yes I did, but that was MWR. This time we're actually playing the original COD 4 on PC. A lot of you guys, especially on my Discord server, have been asking me to make a video on COD 4 PC for a while, so this video is for you guys, but it's also something different. I don't really play PC COD very often on the channel. Pretty much all the COD gameplay you see, except for Modern Warfare and Cold War, those are actually the PC versions that I play. But every other game you see on the channel, like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, COD World War 2, Advanced Warfare, I can go on and on. Like, all those games, I only play those games on Xbox One, and that's because you just have a lot more players on console than PC in almost every single COD game. Because otherwise, I'd have no problem playing all the CODs on PC. I'm a PC gamer. Outside of the Call of Duty shit that I do for this channel, I'm a PC guy. I only pay for Xbox Live Gold just to make videos for my channel, which I don't mind doing because I make a lot more than 15 bucks a month from ad revenue and all that shit, so it's not a big deal. But if it weren't for YouTube, if it weren't for the shit I do right now for my channel, I probably would never even touch my consoles anymore. Never mind play Call of Duty on them. I would like to give PC COD more of a chance, but the experience I've had so far, like, World at War is fucking atrocious on PC. There are just way too many players in those servers. 40-player fucking servers in World at War for maps that are designed to be 6v6. It plays like absolute dog shit. PC World at War is awful, and I made a whole video on that a few months ago, but the PC version of Call of Duty 4 is actually not that bad. It's one of the few Call of Duty games on PC that does not give me stage 4 anal cancer every time I play. Because even if you find a Call of Duty game on PC that's populated, which is rare enough, you have games like World War II and even Modern Warfare Remastered on PC that are completely dead, and there's absolutely nobody playing online. Even a lot of the other ones where you can find players, like Black Ops 1, you got fucking Nuketown 24/7, which gives me AIDS. And there's like 1 or 2 full servers on PC, but they don't play DLC maps. But if I play Black Ops 1 on Xbox, I get full team deathmatch lobbies with DLC, all the map packs and everything, and I get into matches instantly. So why even bother going from Xbox to PC if the PC version has less maps? Because nobody plays the DLC on PC for most games. But that's where Call of Duty 4 is very different, because I have Modern Warfare Remastered on Xbox One. And yes, I even bought the Variety map pack for $15. The 4 DLC maps that were remastered that should have been part of the original fucking game, because a remaster should include all the DLC. MWR is like the only remastered game I've ever fucking heard of that still sells the DLC separately from the original game. It's fucking bullshit. So my entire time having MWR, I have never played a DLC map once, but I really love the DLC maps. I love Broadcast, I love Kill House, I love Chinatown. Chinatown's definitely my favorite. It's the Carrington remake that was brought into COD 4. And then you have Creek, which is probably the worst DLC map in Call of Duty history. But 3 out of 4 of those maps are amazing, but I haven't been able to play them in so many fucking years, even after buying the remaster and the map pack for the remaster. But nobody plays it because most people realize that that shit's a fucking ripoff, and they weren't gonna buy it. So you can't find any DLC maps in Modern Warfare Remastered. Nobody plays them. The thing about Call of Duty 4 is that all the map packs are included for free. You don't have to pay separately for the map packs on Call of Duty 4. If you have the original COD 4 on PC, you already own the DLC. I believe the same thing is also true for World at War, but like I said, World at War on PC is fucking terrible. Don't even try playing that. But I couldn't fucking believe it. I got into a game of COD 4 on PC the other day, and I was playing on Broadcast, which is the gameplay you see right now. It's been so many years since I've been able to play on Broadcast. That's what makes COD 4 on PC so fucking epic, is that all the maps, including the DLC, are already there for you. And there's also not a lot of cancer bullshit. Like, okay, so you have half the servers that are hardcore, and I'm not a hardcore player, so I stay away from that shit. But you see I got a full server of Team Deathmatch. I think it was about 16 players, which is another thing. I really don't like it when they go higher than 6v6. I really am a Call of Duty purist. I like to play the game exactly like it was intended to be played and not more than 6v6. I really don't play Ground War, like even back in the day in Modern Warfare 2. So many people I knew played Ground War, I just stay the fuck away from it and only did 6v6. So it was a bit of an adjustment because you don't really have any 6v6 only servers in COD 4, really any other COD game for that matter, on PC. But I was okay with it after a while. It's definitely a lot better than dealing with 40 fucking players in World at War. I mean, that's atrocious. And then you have all these other games where you have crouch only, trick shot only, like all these terrible servers in Modern Warfare 3. Then you got the custom clients like IW4X for MW2 and other games where they have shitty rules like no grenade launchers, you can't use certain weapons or you get banned, or you can't wall bang or else you'll get banned. Like, I hate these custom servers and their shitty rules. I don't like shitty admins trying to tell me how I can and can't play the game. Like, they can all go fuck themselves. That's how I feel. But Call of Duty 4, it's just pretty much the same game, except more players. And the terrible spawns that come with Ground War. But, you know, some maps are definitely better than others. Like Broadcast, it's big enough where 9v9 kind of works. Other maps like Crash, Vacant, and especially Shipment play like absolute dog shit with more than 12 players. So, it's hit or miss. But you definitely get used to it after a while. Like, it's not a big deal having 18 players instead of 12. Another thing I had to get used to on the PC version is that instead of having a regular score limit like Call of Duty regularly does, it's like a time limit. It's a 12-minute time limit. Of course, there's going to be variation between different servers, but most of the ones I play on, there's no score limit. It's just a set time limit where the game only ends when the timer runs out. In this case, it was 12 minutes. And me personally, I really don't like it when they just drag the matches on for no reason. Like, Call of Duty's supposed to be fast pace. You're supposed to have fast games that end pretty quickly and decisively at some times. I had fun in this gameplay, don't get me wrong, but we pretty much dominated the enemy team. We didn't need a fucking 12-minute match. The enemies were gonna lose no matter what. We were just beating their ass for 12 minutes straight. After a point, I started to get a little bit irritated, like, why is this game still fucking going? End it already. Another thing, you have these fast XP servers, so you don't have to grind out a fucking 15-year-old game. You could just get all your shit quickly. Like, I played 2 games and already made it up to like level 15. So that's a really good thing that makes the game a lot more playable, because I can't tell you how many times I played an old game for the first time and just got so frustrated at how the people who've been playing for so long have all these weapons because they unlocked everything, but you're brand new and you only have like the shitty guns. So fast level up definitely makes the game a lot more playable in my opinion. But the best part about COD 4 on PC is that there are still so many active servers with multiple game modes. It's not just Team Deathmatch. You got a shit ton of TDM servers, but there's also plenty of populated servers for Domination, Search and Destroy, Free-for-all. Like, this game is still popping 14 years later on PC. The console version is a completely different story, though. The console version, you still have some players on the PS3 and 360, but most of them have moved on to Modern Warfare Remastered on the PS4 and Xbox One. So you don't have a very high player population on the console version of COD 4. On the flip side, on PC, you have a lot of players on the original COD 4, but pretty much nobody is playing Modern Warfare Remastered on PC. So if you're a PC gamer, you have to get the original version. Don't even look at MWR. It will be a complete waste of money because you'll have nobody to fucking play with. And with console players, they really have no reason to play the original COD 4 in 2021 on PS3 and 360 because you just have so many more people playing MWR. And I also don't run into any hackers or cheaters at all in Modern Warfare Remastered, but you got plenty of hackers and cheaters still on the original COD 4 for PS3 and 360. And in a lot of cases, they just fucking ruin the game. I really don't deal with too many hackers on PC. The admins seem to take care of it if anything like that comes up, but I really just haven't encountered anything like that before, and I think the gameplay still holds up. The gunplay is a lot of fun. It's very fast-paced. Most of the maps are good. I mean, I don't want to be redundant and repeat everything I said in my MWR review, because MWR is Call of Duty 4, just with shinier graphics. Well, MWR also has supply drops, but they're not that big of a deal. Like, it's all pretty well balanced, unlike Black Ops 3, where most of the good weapons come from supply drops and gambling. But the nice thing about the original COD 4 is just you don't even have to worry about that at all, because 2007 was a much simpler time. You didn't have to deal with all that bullshit that comes with modern gaming now, where everything's a live service, everything is DLC, microtransactions. The way gaming worked back then was just so much better, and you actually felt like you got your money's worth, which I haven't felt in a very long time with these modern games. So that's why I stick with games like Call of Duty 4, Battlefield Bad Company, Modern Warfare 2, like all those classic amazing games. I love playing them even to this day because I think the gameplay still holds up very well. It's still a lot of fun. I enjoy myself so much. And when I play those games, my first impression isn't like, oh my god, they're so old, they don't feel right, like they just feel so outdated. I don't get that feeling at all when I play COD 4. There are certain games where I do, like GoldenEye and N64. Oh my god, that game aged terribly. But Call of Duty 4, even without any mods, just vanilla COD 4, it stands the test of time and is aged like a fine wine. But then, of course, when you get into the modding scene, things get even more crazy and there's even more shit for you to do. I remember back in the day in COD 4 on PC, there was this Star Wars mod. It was called Galactic Warfare, where it pretty much converted the entire game into a Star Wars game where you had Star Wars weapons, maps that took place in Star Wars, stormtroopers versus rebels. Even the kill streaks were changed up. Like, it was amazing. I don't think anyone still plays that anymore, though. It's completely dead. There's no servers for that mod anymore, but it's crazy how much fucking modded shit you had for Call of Duty 4 that just added so much content to the game, to a game that was already amazing on its own. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you play this game in 2021, especially if you never played it before. Like, you really missed out on a lot if you've never played COD 4, one of the greatest FPS games of all time, one of the most important FPS games in history. The game that single-handedly changed online multiplayer as we know it. Very innovative, very fun, and still worth it in 2021. And look at that, I'm like fucking Dr. Seuss, I can rhyme. But yeah, that's COD 4 in 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.